Today we're taking a look at the new 2024 Paradigm by Bear Archery. Just a reminder guys, head on over to mikesarchery.com to pick up any of our latest logo gear. We got plenty of hats and shirts as well as any gear you might need for your next adventure. Welcome back to Mike's Archery, and today we are looking at the new lineup from Bear for 2024, and we have got the new Paradigm. Now this is a midline bow that Bear has come out with for this year that is packed full of great features that we have not seen at these price points. As always, Bear is making their bows down there in Gainesville, Florida, all made in the USA for their entire lineup. So let's go ahead and take a look at the specs on the new Paradigm. The speeds are coming in at 333 feet per second. The axle to axle on this bow is 33 inches with an overall cam to cam length at 38.25. Now the brace height on the Paradigm is at 6.5 inches with a reflex of 5. Now one thing we noticed was Bear did not publish any advertised weights for their bows this year. So as always, we're going to give you those real world weights that we have gotten in the past. And as we pulled the new Paradigm out of the box, this bow is coming to you at 5.2 pounds, and that is with a full package on it. Now when you strip it down to nothing on that bow, this is coming to you at 4.4 pounds. So a really nice lightweight bow that is going to fit most archers and not feel heavy in the hand. Now the draw length option on this bow is another change for this year. With the new redesigned DHC hybrid cam system, they gave us 32 inches on the long end. So if you're that guy that is needing some extra length, you can get into a great mid-price point bow packed full of features and still get that 31 or even 32 inch draw on the top end. Now you do lose a little bit on the low end because of that, but it still goes down to 27 inches, which is going to fit most archers. That DHC system is an 80% let off on this cam and is staying at that. There's no adjustability on it, but that is plenty of let off for any setup. Now the draw weight options on Bear, as usual, is a 15-pound draw range, and this bow is no different, available from 45 to 60 or a 55 to 70 pound range, giving you plenty of range to adjust this bow to fit your needs. Now, let's get into the features that they have packed into this Paradigm bow. It is coming to you from Bear, only available in their RTH package. But what's unique for this year is Bear has gone with integrated accessories. So even on the Paradigm in the mid-range, this bow is going to come with the integrated IMS system on the back for your rest. It is going to come with an integrated Whisker biscuit, and if you don't like that, there are a ton of integrated options, including a couple new ones from Trophy Ridge with a drop-away limb-driven rest that is going to integrate right into the back of this riser. From there, they went with an integrated pick rail system. It is milled directly into the riser up front, so you've got a direct ability to mount a pick rail sight, and Trophy Ridge has all their sights available to change out to that if you don't like the standard 4-pin option that comes on this RTH setup. From there, you've got a lot of other accessories from a ton of other manufacturers that you could mount to this if you wanted to upgrade in the future. Their package also comes standard with their 5-inch stabilizer, a sling, as well as the 5-spot quiver. From there, they did some other upgrades to this system. They did the new caged riser, as well as a riser dampener system built in there to take shock out of the shot, which complements their limb dampening system that they've had for the last several years. They also changed out their standard cable slide to a roller guard. So if you've seen in the past any issues with chewing up of some cables, you've now got a new roller guard system on the Paradigm, similar to what they added to that Adapt Plus for this year. Now the Paradigm is going to come standard with all those accessories as well as your loop and peep installed at the factory, so when you get this bow to your house, it is ready to shoot right out of the box. We also noticed on the redesign of the cam, they've made it more user-friendly to adjust those draw lengths, inscribing some measurements on there so you know exactly what draw length you're on, and just making it very clear and easy to make those adjustments for your draw length if you're a do-it-yourselfer at home. Now the Paradigm is coming to you with 4 great colors, all with black limbs, and you can get that in a black limb with your Vail Whitetail riser, as well as a Mossy Oak DNA riser or a True Timber Strata riser. You can also get this bow in a complete blackout, and we know that will match pretty much anything out there if you want to customize this bow. Now the other great thing about the Paradigm is the price for this year. This, available only in an RTH package at $629, is a great value fitting you bigger guys out to 32 inches and giving you the integrated sight, integrated rest, roller guard, and all the new upgrades on this bow. This is going to be a sweet package giving you high-end feel, high-end shootability at a budget price. Now from here we want to step back to the lane and give you some speed breakdowns on this bow, shooting it over the chronograph as we always do, giving you a breakdown at 70 pounds, 29-inch draw length with a 400 grain arrow, as well as that range from 350 all the way out to 500. So we've stepped back here on the lane with the new Paradigm from Bear, and we're going to post up some numbers on this bow. And as usual, we're going to be shooting this bow at 70 pounds, 29-inch draw length, and then we're going to give you the run from a 350 grain arrow out to a 500 grain arrow, as well as the noise rating that we get out of this bow. So let's see what kind of numbers it puts up. All right, so with a 350 grain arrow, the Paradigm is coming in at 301. And with a 400 grain arrow, it drops down to 282. And with a 450 grain arrow, you get 274. And with a 500 grain arrow in this bow, we're getting 253. Now with those speeds, let's take a look at what the decibel meter gives us. On the new Paradigm, we've got 88.6. So this bow is coming in super quiet. If you're looking for a great hunting setup, this bow is going to be super quiet in the woods and just awesome to shoot from a noise standpoint. So as a midline setup in a full package, this is giving some nice numbers, just some solid shooting numbers that you're going to enjoy. That's a great overall feel to the bow. With that hybrid cam, you can see how big that new redesigned DHC cam is. That gives it the feel of a little longer bow, but it also makes it more smooth coming through that draw cycle, dropping into that back end. Got a nice solid wall on the back end. Not quite as solid as what I would say some of your top end stuff is, but solid enough with those string stops. From there, the grip, just a nice bare metal grip, giving you low torque on this setup. And the most important features is the fact that they went fully integrated on this new Paradigm. So giving you some awesome options with accessories, even in the RTH with the integrated Biscuit, integrated sight. And then if you want to upgrade in the future as you go from here, you can integrate any of the upper grade accessories from any other manufacturer. One of the other great features we loved about the Paradigm is if you're that big guy and you don't want to spend $1,200 and up because you know your options are limited when you get to that 32-inch draw length, Bear has got you covered here with the Paradigm at a much lower price point. You're going to get all the way out to 32 inches, fitting you big guys out there on the market. So if this is something you're looking for from Bear, it's got a ton of features, packed full, and a great shooting bow. Give us a call here at Mike's Archery so we can get a new Paradigm in your hands.